Zip lines and the elevator can both be used to help move about. So what are the interesting ways to use them? Zip lines usually appear at places of high elevation, such as the roofs of buildings or at the top of a mountain, allowing players to quickly travel between them. Players can quickly search for supplies and escape the blue zone. When being pursued by enemies, a zip line can be used to quickly get away. It's even possible to drop from a zip line halfway through to catch enemies by surprise. Furthermore, zip lines can be destroyed. Players can use the zip line to quickly reach the other side, then destroy it to prevent enemies from giving chase. Damaged zip lines also make good locations for ambush, as enemies may try and repair them. The elevator can be found in the tallest building of Telepack Town. The elevator can be used to quickly go between different floors. In actual battle, players can use the elevator to quickly get to the roof and to intercept enemies that come up from the lower levels. It's even possible to hide in the elevator and wait for unsuspecting enemies to enter to score a surprise elimination. Zip lines in the elevator are sure to help players out in battle and create all kinds of unexpected situations. So play PUBG Mobile and try it out! Your hands on the new weapons in NUSA yet. Let's start with the tactical crossbow and firebolts. Firebolts are a new type of bolt that can only be used with the tactical crossbow. Ordinary crossbows can only be used to ambush one enemy at a time, while the tactical crossbow and firebolts can set certain buildings on fire for blazing tactics. This is especially useful against enemies who are hiding inside. Next up is our highlight, the NS-2000 shotgun. It uses 12-gauge shells when hip firing and shoots single-round slugs when aiming down sights. If you encounter an enemy at close range, don't bother aiming down the sight. Just take them down with one shot. Even if you're fighting alone in an urban area, you can easily wipe out all enemies by yourself at the tap of a button. You can also aim down sights and use the single-shot mechanics to easily eliminate enemies at a distance. NUSA is a small map, so the play zone shrinks really quickly. Not only is it important to offer exhilarating gunfights, exploring the map has to be fun too. That's why we've prepared the quad for you. Climbing slopes is a piece of cake with the quad. Now, you don't have to avoid rocks anymore. Ignore the terrain and charge right up to enemies whenever you see them. They won't have the time to react after hearing you. The quad is fast and doesn't flip over easily. It doesn't matter even if it flips over, as it can recover quickly. Call your friends and try it now.
Marked a location.
Bem-vindos para mais uma live diferente aqui, olha só, tudo inovador, bonitinho, elegante. Está com uma estruturazinha diferente da live. A live de hoje é diferente de tudo que vocês já viram, porque nós vamos jogar PUBG Mobile com um squad inacreditável, né? Pela primeira vez eu vou fazer uma live com essas figuras. Estarão comigo hoje Gaulês, Nobru e Paulinho, o louco!
Hi everyone! PUBG Mobile version 2.2 is now officially available. This version update includes a new map, NUSA. Besides its beautiful scenery, NUSA also contains many new interactive mechanics. Use these interactive mechanics well, and you'll be well on your way to ranking up and a small map with lots of supplies concentrated in different areas. Players often find themselves landing in the middle of a gunfight. Given the intensity of combat, they find themselves making a mistake and getting eliminated soon after landing. Not to worry, NUSA has a super recall mechanic available. As long as there's a teammate still in the match, and before the first blue zone starts shrinking, all eliminated players can return to the battleground via helicopter with a random firearm. But remember, recalls are only available once, so make the most of your second chance. Tip 2. Most places on NUSA, with a big difference in high and low elevation, will have zip lines for moving between them. Players can approach the zip line to quickly move between areas. But note that zip lines are fragile and easily destroyed. If you come across a damaged zip line, use a tactical crossbow to repair it. Once repaired, the zip line can once again be used. Tip 3. Elevators. Telepac Town, located in the southeastern part of NUSA, has a luxury apartment building with an elevator serving its 7 floors. Players wishing to move between floors only need to enter the elevator and press the floor number. They'll be whisked to that floor. It saves precious time during fast-paced combat. Of course, be on your guard when exiting the elevator, as other players may be lying in wait for you. Tip 4. New weapons. The NS-2000 is a shotgun with high accuracy at mid or close range. When hip-fired, it uses 12-gauge shotgun. When aiming, it switches over to shotgun speed. With combat being unpredictable in NUSA, the NS-2000 enjoys great versatility in solo and team fights, and it heightens the fun of combat. Players can switch their firing mode based on the target's distance, status, or on one's personal preference, to always ensure having the best tool for the job. In this new map, the tactical crossbow can be loaded with both ordinary and fire bolts. These bolts deal the same level of damage. Firebolt can set some strikes on fire and destroy them, as well as deal burn damage to a target. During combat, the tactical crossbow is rather still when firing, making it a great stealth option. It's great for sneak attack. Of course, NUSA is full of excitement. Besides the interactive gameplay mechanics outlined just now, there is a lot more content waiting for players to discover, such as Pink Beach and Bulan Bay in the southern and western parts of the map respectively. Besides enjoying the beautiful scenery, players can play with beach balls with teammates for a different kind of fun. During battle, beach balls can serve as cover on the open beach by giving players time to come up with a defensive and counterattack strategy. Energy can be recovered at the swimming pool in Bulan Bay. Flame Village in the middle of the map has water jars that you can hide in. And in various rural areas on the map, there are many random supply crates scattered about. More exciting mechanics are waiting for you to explore and discover. Alright, that was an introduction to NUSA's interactive mechanics. If you want more details about NUSA, be sure to follow PUBG Mobile's official social media platforms. See you next time. Bye!
Tem?
Tem.
Aonde, Gaulês?
Já deitei, relaxa.
Tem mais cara, tem mais cara. Mano,
então,
ó,
pô.
pega a visão. No minimapa da
Usou,
direita,
gente.
minimapa da direita superior, quando os caras atiram, tá dando uma marcada, tá ligado?
Tá.
Fica aparecendo meio que 3 pontinhos.
Sim,
Pra ver a
aparece, e
direção.
aparece as balinhas, pô.
Pô, sem maldade, esse jogo é gostosinho mesmo, né?
É, não,
Porque
Vamos ralar, vamos ralar.
real.
eu já joguei muito PUBG, velho. E é igualzinho, só que no celular.
Aí, pra arrumar uma treta, tá vendo aquela
eu fico
fumaça
assustado
vermelha lá?
como que a
Coisa
qualidade
boa.
dos game mobile tá ficando, né, ultimamente.
Mano, eu nunca fui do jogo de tiro, tá ligado? Esse aqui é o único que eu real me divirto bem, assim, jogando.
E esse mapa, as partidas é rapidinha nesse mapa.
Isso é uma parada que eu gosto muito. Quando demora muito, eu canso. Cuidado, Novru.
We're the
Tô aqui
best.
fazendo a tua retaguarda, hein?
Vambora, patrão.
Cuidando dessa tua
Só
bundinha
faltou
linda.
nós
Você
puxar
tá
a
sem
ranqueada, mas acho que
kit,
não vai dar, né?
ô Felipe?
Não,
Ô, Paulinho, eu tô com
kit.
você, velho. Cadê
Tô
os
tomando
caras?
até um
Os caras
energético
abandonaram
O cara
nós.
tá pra cá, ó.
Ó, pegaram o
Tá
drop
pra
lá
cá.
embaixo lá,
Olha
ô,
aqui, tá
Felipe.
vendo? Tá vendo, Gaules?
Ó, aqui, ó.
Boa.
Beleza. Finaliza ele.
Vai ele, quer derrubar ele, dá um tiro
cara lá
na
embaixo
bunda
lá.
dele, ó.
Olha lá.
Dá um tiro na bunda dele, ó. Vira outro pra tirar a bunda dele.
Olha lá.
Ele tem um lá.
Olha lá. Você
Olha lá,
viu?
morreu.
Você era do chat.
Parecia um moranguete a bunda
Marked a
dele.
location.
Você viu? Ele escutou você falando pra tirar.
A bunda de
ele
vocês
virou.
parece um morango, gente?
Tô rushando
Cara,
aqui,
minha
ô,
bunda
Felipe.
parece mais uma uva passa.
Quer vir aqui em casa, vem aqui em casa ver o morango, ô Paulinho?
Eu quero.
Opa.
Opa, tô tomando tiro
Opa.
aqui.
Mano, tomei
Eu
muita
tenho uma
bala.
tatuagem
tomei
na
muita bala.
bunda. Eu tenho uma tatuagem. Ah, ok.
Ah, vai se
Tatuagem
catar,
do quê?
pô.
Oi?
Tatuagem do quê?
Eu tenho
Volta aqui, vagabundo.
um chupa. Pode falar? Vocês têm alguma restrição aí? Dedão?
Eu não.
Eu tenho um chupacu tatuado na bunda.
Que isso? Não pode falar chupacu, não, cara. Tem a Helena.
Ué, vai saber, né? Eu não sei, né? Eu não sei, né?
Céu de 8 anos, a Helena acabou de mandar mensagem aqui, cara.
Ué, vai
Minha
saber
avó
lá,
acabou
né?
de falar que tá vendo a live, velho. Pô,
Não, mas não é piada, não. Eu tenho mesmo, é sério.
tem um chupacu.
Aham.
O que é o chupacu?
É um bicho lingudo com a língua de fora, assim, e atrás dos cus aí na vida.
Eu já tinha ouvido
Mas
falar
isso
de
aí resume
papacu.
muito amigo meu.
Depois eu vou mandar no grupo lá, pode? Vocês vão-
Pode.
Menino.
Não,
Porque
Vamos ralar, vamos ralar.
real.
eu já joguei muito PUBG.
Ai, não acredito, cara. Tem que chamar reforço. É isso, vambora. Agora eu tô pronto.
Ai, não, mas era belão.